Hello again. Today is day 20 of James Allen's The Man Thinketh. What we're covering, chapter 1, which is really just the introduction to the whole book. It's very short. He really only covers this one point, that a man is literally what he thinks, his character being complete sum of all his thoughts. He gives various examples of it, various logical things. But as you've been covering this along with me in the Go Thunk Yourself, you'll find we've already covered this in quite a bit of detail. This is a book that I included as a bonus in Go Thunk Yourself because it has everything to do with the entire subject we're covering about. It was written in 1902, and all the Western books after that point are influenced by this. Earl Nightingale makes several references to and explores ideas that James Allen picked up in his book. Many of them show up in the very first chapter in that. Now, the key points that he's covering, you can also see in other Christian references to this. He says the basis in the title of the book was based on the aphorism, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. This whole point, and we could get into the points that Jesus Christ referenced, but the main point is, again, it goes for me back to the Huna first principle, which was the world is what you think it is. Do you see the similarities between those two phrases? The other point he covers in the tail end of it is that you have to know that he calls it an absolute law. He that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. This again, Earl Nightingale covered. He took the points. He says you put your one side of the card that you carry with you. We've gone over this in Think and Grow Rich, was to write a card and put your exact statement of what you're going to acquire, your vision, on one side. Nightingale said on the other side, write down those 4 points of the Sermon on the Mount, those being two of them. He that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. Because those points, when you go into action on your vision, everything starts showing up for you. If you're open to these synchronistic circumstances, coincidences, you look for them in your life. You review the Secret DVD, and you'll see these guys talking about it, where they mention that these things will just start showing up around you. And if you tweak on these, if you're ready to receive them, then you can go into action on those, and that will bring everything much forward to you much more faster. But again, the point is that you have to realize that the laws of thought are senior to the laws of the physical universe. And as you monitor and improve your thinking, your mental habits, and so your environment around you will improve. And that's really the bottom line of this, to me, the bottom line of James Allen in his first chapter. We're going to go through theirs. I believe we have 7 chapters to do here, and we'll try to keep these short because they're short chapters. The book itself is no more than, in this book, we're getting maybe 40 pages, 45. So it won't be a long thing, but we will cover each one of these things. That's the next week coming up. Okay? Thanks.